Hey y'all, this battle me is about Omari. Man, look, this is truly getting ridiculous. Do you know that I have people tell me one of the reasons they don't like GT is because of the art? These super fanboys literally tell me that the art from GT and the animation from GT is trash. Do they not realize that it's the same teams that did Dragon Ball Z? I mean, how dumb do you have to be not to realize that? Like, I don't understand. Like, y'all reach so much to hate on Grand Tour that you say the dumbest shit ever. It's the same art teams from Dragon Ball Z and that did that opening from GT Final Bout. I mean, seriously, you have to have a hate for something to be saying things that don't even make sense. GT kept that same art tone that it had in DBZ, only they improved on it. They added more detail to it. And as far as like the color tones and things like that go, they added more detail, more depth to the color. And they improved the style. But it's the same exact art style, the same aesthetic as Dragon Ball Z. Then you have Dragon Ball Super, which completely changed the aesthetic and just made it flat, made the art flat, the colors flat, less detailed. And that's what's in style today. That's what the kids like these days. That's what's in. So I guess you could say Dragon Ball, the art changed with the times because art the animation and the art today in cartoons is trashy. It sucks. Not to mention it's cheaper for them. They save money. But saying that the art and animation in GT sucks, I mean, you have got to be desperate for reasons to hate on GT. Like, that is just desperation to the max. Like, okay, if you don't like the art of GT, I understand. I get it. But then you can't turn around and say the art in Dragon Ball Z was good. If you don't like one, you cannot like the other. That makes zero sense. And we all know Dragon Ball, the art style isn't exactly complex. Toriyama's style is pretty simple, and that's just how his art style is. That's his aesthetic of his art. But come on, trying to say that GT sucks with art and animation and Dragon Ball Z was good? That's complete. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's why this fan base just can't be taken seriously because of the shit. Is because of stuff like this. Really, I mean, it's ridiculous. I think if Super had kind of kept this aesthetic moving forward, like they kind of realized it like around the end. I think it was the Tournament of Power art where they brought back some of the original art directors, and there were some episodes that looked pretty good in Super. They looked pretty good, like they were actually hearing the fan base say, y'all got to step it up with this art because it looks bad. And some of those episodes were good in the Tournament of Power. Of course, the story was trash, but there was some episodes that were decent looking because they brought back the original art directors, even though there was still really no blood and no savageness in the violence and the fights. That was always missing in Super, and GT definitely kept that in its art. Like GT had some savage ass moments, and Super was definitely lacking in that. And like I said, times changed, and it's for the kids. Super just lacks. So you cannot come at GT and say that GT looks bad, Dragon Ball Z and Super look good. I mean, it makes no sense at all. Now, I'm not saying every episode looks spectacular. That would be bullshit. Just like Dragon Ball Z, every like other episode or so, they use the cheaper team. It would be too much money for every episode to be spectacularly animated and awesome art. Anybody that watched Dragon Ball Z from the jump already knows this. People keep talking about debate, debate. This is why I don't. This is one of the reasons why I don't debate. Y'all cannot be taken seriously. I only debate when it's serious, and y'all come up with the dumbest arguments, the most ridiculous arguments to hate on something. You know, I cannot take y'all seriously, man. Seriously, I can't. So let me know what y'all think on this subject. Does the art and animation in GT suck, and Dragon Ball Z's was good, or is it the same thing, just improved more with the with the tones and the art? More detail was added. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. I'll see you on the next video. All right.